So, in the interest of full disclosure, I've not been feeling awesome. I'm not sick. I'm just exhausted. I did have a shot, and it's just taken all of it out of me. So hopefully by next week I'll be, back to my old self. But for right now, I'm not getting a whole lot done this weekend, and trying to take a little bit of grace with myself on that, because that's hard for me. I like getting things done. And in being exhausted, I'm learning some lessons, and lessons are important. I was afraid there was going to be a freeze the other day, so I closed these up and wrapped everybody in plastic. And then I was tired the next day and just sort of didn't come out and check. And because I did not come out and check by the time I did, everything was too hot. So when you are seeding brassicas, too hot is not a good thing. I guess too hot's not a good thing with much in the spring. But so I damaged the rosemaries that I had rooted. So instead of losing 3 or 4, I'll be lucky if 3 or 4 of them make it. I mean, I'm just trying to take it as, I guess I'll at least know that they are the strong ones. I don't know. I lost a few of this tray of broccoli. I lost all but way back there 3 or 4 of my rainbow chard, and about half of my Romanesco. It's a little late for me to reseed the Romanesco, but it was a first try season for those for me. So I'm just going to be excited to get the 5. And I will plant these chard in one of my towers today. I had a few sections of my spinach that did not come up, so I think I'm just going to plant those in those empty spaces. I may reseed those because I just love rainbow chard. It is something that I enjoy. So I may reseed those and just see how they do as it gets a little bit warmer this season. I was lucky that I didn't seem to lose any of my English daisies. I have a couple of verbenas that are starting to poke out, and my 5 spots are looking nice and healthy. My basils are starting to come up. We're seeing a couple of impatiens in these little pots. The purple basil, I think I'm gonna have 3 of these to germinate, and my dill seems very happy. The new lemon balms have just a couple of little greens that are poking out, and I need to put all of these back in trays. But in having the freezing event, we also then had a rain event. So some of them got too wet, some of them got too hot, some of them survived. Survival of the fittest, and the advantage to the kind of gardening and seeding that I do, which tends to be excessive. When I lose half, we still have food. So even when you lose half of something, I think I'm going to take this as a lesson of, the glass is half full and not half empty. I still am going to have 5 or 6 Romanesco plants instead of 12. My family will be able to eat off of those for a few weeks. And we didn't lose it all. So, lesson learned, never forget to check when you've wrapped everything up for a freeze. Oh well. I don't know what else I'm gonna get accomplished today other than moving that rainbow chard. I have a couple of things that were acquired this weekend to put into the flower bed. A new lavender that I didn't already have in a pot on the porch, and some of my favorite kind of phlox, and a little bit of bee balm. And I think I might transplant out one of my lemon balms. So it will be a calmer weekend around the homestead this weekend, but never uneventful or unproductive.